What's up, babes? It's Curly Victoria. I am back with another video. So the video that I was making, I'm not even gonna upload it because I got distracted. I started trying to figure out what was going on, girl. It was a lot. But anyway, I wanted to make this video to talk about just like where I'm at right now in my mental space as I'm going into 2024, where I would like to be versus what's going on now. So first things first, if you're new here, hi, welcome to my channel. As you guys have seen recently, I posted my Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of those have gone up. My platforms have gone up progressively, you know, like slowly but surely, and I've been noticing major progress. You guys are really tapping into the content. You're commenting more, especially on the shorts and the reels and things like that. You guys are commenting more, and you guys are engaging more, and you guys are liking more, and I love that. So continue to comment, continue to like, continue to share, repost, do whatever to get our content out there and to basically be across whoever's phone screen, computer screen, whatever screen, TV screen, anything, porch screen. I don't care what screen it is. We need to have our content there. You feel me? So I'm just sitting here and I have my laptop, I have my iPad, and I have some notebooks to work on some business. But one of the things that I really wanted to touch on was the simple fact that career depression is a real thing. I know some people don't believe that career depression could be a real thing, but career depression is a real thing. When you enter into career depression, it's almost like being depressed as an individual, being a depressed person for a season, temporary, permanently, whatever the situation may be. You probably have undergone depression at some point in your life. Whether it was the loss of a loved one caused you to be depressed, the dog, the job, the career, the whatever, you have experienced that minimum level of depression. And when I say minimum, I'm not talking about your level of depression was small. I'm just saying the basic elements of depression. Feeling melancholy, feeling down, feeling whatever, right? Now, we feel depression from a lot of things. Like I just said, you could feel depression from a relationship. You could feel depression from family dynamics. Depression falls under so many different labels. So when I say career depression, I'm saying take that basis, that foundation of depression, and add career. Now, things that could take place, transpire in career depression could be you've been in your career for a long time, you're getting bored, you've been in your career for some time, you feel like you're stagnant, you've been in your career for some time, you don't feel like there's been like positive changes or differences that you've noticed or that you've seen or whatever the case may be, right? Career depression oftentimes will allow for you to feel a form of depression from some standpoint. You could feel career depression in building a new business. You could feel career depression in the fact that your business models and your prototypes of things are not working out. Depression can literally be felt at any level, any angle, any topic. You could feel depression. So when I say career depression, when I say that's what I'm feeling, I know that I'm within the correct areas, realms that I'm supposed to be in for my life. I know, what my passions, my purpose are. I know what it is that I should be doing to literally be where and what God has for me to do at this season of my life. The thing about it is I'm not only building the brand, I'm building the business. Oftentimes you're every position of the business. You might not have just because it makes sense to have an assistant, have this, have that. If you don't have a need for it at the moment, don't waste the money on it. Or maybe you have a need for it, you just don't have the budget for it. Whatever the case may be, you have to make things make sense. You could feel overwhelmed, yes, but your overwhelmed feeling like could be something that could literally be, like I'm overwhelmed, but I could do X, Y, and Z to resolve the overwhelm for a period of time. I could take on less every day. I can maybe only work 3 to 4 times out of a week. You have a solution for that overwhelmed feeling. That, you know what I mean? But to go be like, well, I'm going to go get an assistant. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go do that. Everything out of your budget is going to put you in a negative place when it comes down to your finances, when it comes down to your business, when it comes down to your brand. Now, some people, like when you're building your business, you don't always have these attachments to you, whether it's like this person's well known or that person's well known or this person knows this person or whatever the case. You might not have all of those connections, even if you are somebody who's meant to do great things. Or maybe you don't want to ride the coattail of someone other. That's why I always say people who build their business off the strength of other people's reputation, whether they be known or whether they be whatever, to me, it's a different experience of true success. A person who builds their business, who builds their brand based off of what they're building with no attachment of someone else doing this or that to get them there, it's different. The hustle is different. Now, if you came into this industry or whatever brand or business and you got into this business and everybody knows, like you see it on TV shows oftentimes, or you see it in person, people are like, you know, they start calling that person a family member or somebody who that is well known. And it's just like that. There's one of the shows that I watch. I always say be watching, but one of the shows that I watch, that is a situation where one of the guys, people constantly just discredit him because of who his father is. And it's like, obviously he has to work to prove himself extra hard because people think that you're known for that. Now, recently, this person went from branching off from their father to going to work back with their father, but it kind of proved what everyone was saying on the basis of standing alone, basically without that title. Now, granted, everybody gets and do what they want and how they do it, but I'm just using that as an example because some people do not realize that. Good morning, babe. What's up, babes? It's Curly Victoria. I am back with another video. If you guys are new here, hi, welcome to my channel. If you've already been subscribed, thanks for coming back. So in this video, I'm actually going to be just talking about a little update of what I've been going through, what I've got going on. I started recording in the car, and I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I think I'm going to go ahead and add a snippet of the video that I was talking about in the car the other day. So I started the video, I didn't finish it, but I was actually talking about career depression and how when you are in your career, whether it's your desired career or it's a career that you just feel like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, I don't know if I need to move forward, I don't know, just to keep going, because sometimes you're gonna feel like, okay, this isn't it, and you could be right within the right industry, but you might feel like, geez, everything that I'm going through right now just seems like it's just piling up against me, stacking up against me, and I just don't feel like I can win. So for the person who's feeling like that, I know there's days where, as optimistic as I am, there's still going to be days where I feel like, why is this happening? Why don't I seem to be able to come, out on the other side of this? Why does it just seem like everything is going into shambles? Just because I feel that way doesn't mean that what I'm doing, what I'm working on isn't crucial to what it is that I'm striving to accomplish. I think oftentimes we get caught up in a moment of time and we say, oh, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. And in those moments that we feel like we're going through those things, we allow that one moment to dictate everything that we have going on. We start to feel like, oh, I'm not doing my best in X, Y, and Z, so this means that it's not for me, or this means that, and it really doesn't. Like, your current status in life does not define your ultimate status in life. And when I say status, I'm not referring to the way people look at you and like your ranking in society. I'm talking about whether or not you are where you need to be when it comes down to your brand, or like, you can't let that one moment just dictate everything. And I know sometimes I have days where I'm just like, geez, I've been working, I've been going hard in the paint, and it seems like everything that I'm doing is just not working out the way that I thought it would work out. And oftentimes you can get upset, you can get frustrated, you could feel like, how is it that I'm putting in all this work? How is it that I'm doing all of what I'm doing, and I just don't feel like I'm either getting the results, I don't feel like I'm getting the results at the time I need them, or the ones that I need? It could become overwhelming. But like I said, whoever's seeing this, it's okay to be in a state of mind that you typically aren't in, because sometimes that's what we need to get us back focused. Sometimes it's that the redirection that really puts the direction in perspective. And I know for me, I've been just like literally at a place where I've just been like, everything has seemed like every time I'm trying to work on something, it just seems like, why is this not working out? Why is this not turning out to be what I need it to be? And the truth is, sometimes you have to go through it to get through it. And if you're not sitting here going through and striving to be on the other side of what it is that you have going on, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to actually even appreciate what you have going on. So when I pray, I thank God for the struggle. When I pray, I thank God for the deliverance. When I pray, I thank God for so many components of my life outside of the positive, because it is in our tribulations, it is in the negative, it is in the pessimistic moments, it's in all those moments that sometimes we get our wings and we find ourselves in a different perspective, a different, we just find ourselves in a very, very different light when we, do what we're supposed to, what we're called to do. So I wanted to make this video to let you guys know it's okay to, have to bounce back. You're not always going to have it together. You're not always going to, things may come easy some days, but you're not always going to have it right. And I know for me, one of the biggest things that I would experience just in my younger years, in my years now, in my years to come, I will oftentimes experience just being way too hard on myself. And when I say hard, I'm not talking about oh, you could do better. I'm talking about hardcore on myself. And my sister would have to just let me know sometimes, hey, what you're doing and where you're at in your life, you're really hustling. You're doing what you need to do. But oftentimes I'm my biggest critic. Sometimes it's a benefit for me, and other times it's just okay, you're being way too hard on yourself. You need to take it down a couple notches. And I take it down a couple notches. But in the end of the day, it's going to boil down to how bad you want it. Somebody could sit the recipe of success in your lap. If you don't want it bad enough, you won't search it out. Or someone could tell you, this is what you have to do to be successful. If you don't want it bad enough, you're not going to do it. So if you want to sneak out and you want to go meet a girl, you want to sneak out, you want to go meet a boy, you're going to make a way to go do that, right? So it's the same thing as when it boils down to your success. If you want it bad enough, you will do the things that it needs to take to get there. You will read the books. You will do the things that you need to do to truly just get to that space in your life. You got the library. You got people you got the internet. You got TikTok. You got Instagram, YouTube. All of these places have free options to truly be your best self, to be successful. So it's really no excuse as to why you can't be better. Whether you've come from a great background or you come from a impoverished background, regardless of where you come from, you have the option and the opportunity to say, I want more for myself. And at the end of the day, when you don't choose the option to get more for yourself, you're settling with life and everything that comes forward. And if you're a person who believes that we're here for a purpose, then you're not going to live your life without sitting here striving to maximize your purpose. So when it comes down to the things that I'm striving to do, the things that I want to do, the things that I'm called to do, I'm going to do them. I'm going to do them. Because that's what God wants me to do, and that's what I want for me. So in the end of the day, you can't just sit here and, oh, I'm not this, I'm not that, because my mama didn't do this, my mama didn't do that, my daddy didn't do this, my cousin didn't do this, my friends didn't do this. Start taking accountability for your actions, especially as an adult. When you're growing up, if you want to blame everybody, let that be your thing. But when you're an adult, you have to take responsibility. Hold on. Hey, y'all. So a little interruption there. But anyway, in the meantime, in between time, just work on yourself, for yourself, and just understand that every day won't be roses, but in the end of the day, it'll be worth it. So I just want to encourage you guys, keep going. Even when it feels like life ain't lifing right, just keep going, because it will always work out for you in the end. God always has a way of making things happen the way they need to happen. So just keep the faith, keep going. I do want to put some more videos back together with y'all, or for y'all, like when it comes down to fashion and stuff like that. I cleaned my room, and that's what I was supposed to be vlogging about, and literally did not vlog about it. But my room is so clean. My bed, I don't know if y'all can see behind me, but my bathroom clean, my desk clean. Everything is clean in here, okay? My closet, everything is like organized. And I mean, I still have a few things that I need to do to really like feel like everything is done. But I really did. And I know y'all hear the smoke detector again. It always starts up when I'm making videos. Like, it hasn't gone all week until that last video I did. But I do want to work on my Cali vlog, so I am going to work on that. And then yeah, I might make myself some coffee in a little bit and then just come work on some business stuff. I do want to take a nap, so I'm a little skeptical, but I think I'm gonna make myself a hot coffee or a hot tea or something like that and just vibe out, get some work done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. I know it's been almost a month now that I went to LA, but I'm about to go ahead and work on the LA vlog today. I don't know if I lost some footage or what's going on, but I was literally trying to put some stuff together and I'm just like, where is some of my footage? It's not showing up the way it should show up. My face and skin is working out because I've been having things that I'm not supposed to have. That's another story for a different day. But long story short, your girl's about to get back fit, about to eat back right, and just get back on, you know, what I need to get back on so I can be fine. Because right now, I'm not fine. My skin is breaking out and I don't like it. Like, look at my neck. It's all breaking out because of what I've been consuming. I've been drinking a lot of Cokes lately, soda, and I know it's because of stress and just like when I don't want to eat, it's just something that I would drink to boost the sugar levels and just like a stressor. And I stopped drinking Coke for a while, but recently I've been drinking Cokes a lot. And then also I haven't been eating the best. I've been eating at weird times, going, you know, different times of the morning, eating nighttime. Like, I'm off. And I know it's because like how my routine has been, me being out, me going places, me doing things, like things are just changing. And with me having been cleaned up my environment and stuff like that again, I want to be able to like get back on my like routine when it comes down to the things that I'm working on, when it comes down to like my fitness, my everything. I just want to get back on my routine. New year come, I will be like in a solid routine. So make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you beautiful babes in the next video.